EA Sports. It's in the game.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, it's live second-round coverage of the International Challenge. Rich Lerner alongside Frank Nobilo. Always a treat to be in Scotland, Frank, and at one of the oldest golf clubs in the world, Royal Troon.
It's getting close to 150 years old. It was first established all the way back in 1878. Actually, the original golf course only had 5 holes on it. But over the Open Championship roster, this has probably been the most successful, or provided the most success to American players. The last 6 Open Championship winners were all American.
Has one of the most famous holes in all of major championship golf, the 123-yard par 3 8th. It's known as the postage stamp, and one of the legends had a really nice moment there many years ago.
The late Gene Sarazen, the Squire, he had a little ace there, all televised too, and it was a great way to remember his phenomenal career.
He has given this one the full treatment. Perfect release through the ball. This shot, he is on the fairway, over 300 yards.
Second shot. That's an absolute beauty.
Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
That's well played. And now a good look at birdie. Getting set now over the putt.
Now, just when you thought they might pick up one, now settle for a par.
Has his par. Resuming the action here at EA Sports, let's go out to the 7th hole and pick up with our featured golfer. Frank, it's been a workmanlike display to this point.
I think that's a great way to put it, Rich. And, you know, we see that so often when you and I are commenting on tour. This is the sort of player that could go a long way.
That ball's run out certainly over 300 yards, Frank. Call it about 310. Second shot. Good look at the green. And to generate some momentum here at the 7th hole. This for birdie. Birdie chance here. Very long putt, though.
Got to be a little careful if it gets away on him.
Very well done. Almost made it.
Yeah, there'll be no stress for the next one. Even par currently.
Well, not in contention, but in for par. Now the 8th hole, and if the wind permits, you can take some extra club, sort of get it up in the air and land it softly on the green. I guess the last thing you want is to come in hot and roll it off this postage stamp green.
Well, you really don't want that ball going right either. Those two bunkers down the right side of they're the deepest ones, and they must be avoided.
That will be a great look at birdie. Now this for birdie came away with par in the previous round. You get the sense now with that birdie that our young star, so explosive, is setting himself up for a big weekend run. Frank, the 9th hole, 423 yards, not especially long by today's standards. You're looking to make birdie here. You happy to make a par and move on to the back 9?
Well, there's certainly a chance for birdie. One of the hardest things about the 9th is the raised green. And it's sort of, there's two tiers here, just the top level. If that pin is on the top level, then you would certainly walk away with 4 very happily.
So a good lie right in the fairway and only 135 yards away. So the second of the par 4 goes begging, and now I'll have to rely on the short game.
Yeah, but a short game, as we all know, can redeem a lot of mistakes. Let's see if he does it here. A few more birdies like that, Rich, you never know. Just might sneak place on the podium.
In the top 10 right now. 2 rounds in the books, Frank, and a good spot from which to make a move.
Yeah, well positioned. Really, you know, if you're leading, it's a different pressure. Being in the chaser pack there, playing well, what a great position to go into with 2 rounds to go.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, it's live 3rd round coverage of the International Challenge. Always great to be in Troon, Scotland at the Royal Troon Golf Club, founded in 1878. Frank, it is a golf course, true links. It's bathed in history. Moving inland now, Frank, the par 4 7th hole. Do you even think about carrying those bunkers on the right?
Not really, Rich. You're trying to work that ball off the left side, because if you get caught up on the hills there on the right, then all of a sudden you can start making 5s, 6s, and all sorts of weird and wonderful numbers.
Frank couldn't ask for anything more.
Just the lie there, too. It is sitting up like it's teed up.
Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
It has been a ball striking clinic today, hitting one green after the next. Frankie's going for 2 birdies in a row.
If he can knock this one in, then that's certainly going to help the confidence.
Needs a few more of those. That was a good birdie.
Yeah, this time that one gets him in the top 10.
Frank, the 8th hole, it is one of the most famous in the world, the little postage stamp par 3.
Yeah, the front part of this green's the widest, Rich. Then it starts to narrow up, so you never know. Maybe going a little lower if you're going to go towards the back of the green. But really, if you're going to err, you want to err on that first third, first half of this green.
Well, you don't want to come in too hot and roll it off the back. Standing over this putt, concentrating on the read. Frank, I thought that was in. So that was probably a makeable putt, but everything had to be right. The speed and the read didn't quite have it dialed in on line there. Just a couple of feet. In for par. Ready to go here at the 9th at Royal Troon Golf Club. 423 yards. What are you looking to do with this one, Frank?
Well, it's another one that's a dogleg left. It's called the Monk, actually, because it faces the village of Monktown. One bunker on the left, 285 yards to carry that, but it's not that you're trying to carry it, it's you're trying to cut the ball off that.
Frank, that swing looks lively and strong.
Oh, that had to fly 300. It's close to 310.
Ready for a second shot, trying to knock it on the green. Another good swing, and it looks like, Frank, another really good shot. Well, that is an exceptional shot on the green and in position for a birdie.
Yeah, it's a formality now.
That's an important birdie right there, into the top 5 on this leaderboard.
Well, there's so much at stake this week, Rich.
Well, that was a nearly flawless performance on the front side, but Frank, we know it's an 18-hole game, isn't it?
That's right. Now's not the time to pat yourself on the back.
That appeared to be a good strike right there, Frank.
Oh, good. It's just towering. Look at that hanging in the sky.
A great way to start a hole, nicely placed in the fairway. Well, he's going to have to hit the same club a lot harder or just hit another one. Really in control of this hole. Birdie yesterday and another opportunity on the way. This one just requires a little bit of focus.
You'd like that one again?
Good try, just didn't quite read the break, Frank.
It shouldn't be a problem, you'd think, cleaning up here for par.
So just a formality here. Did the job right there. Frank, what happened to Jack Nicklaus here at the 11th hole back in 1962?
Yeah, that was his rookie year. He was actually looking at making 2 majors in a row. He just won the US Open. Came to the 10th hole, and, well, he made one more than 10, 11 to be precise. So you never know. If you make a 5 or a 6, that's not so bad when you consider what happened to Jack Nicklaus all the way back in 1962.
And from the fairway for his second shot here. Really good distance control there, playing well to his strengths. These putts keep the round together. With that birdie, moves one shot closer to the lead. So through 54 holes, a really good position inside the top 5 with 1 round to go.
Yeah, and those handful of players that we're looking at, Rich, they certainly have looked the best players this week, which makes tomorrow look like a real thriller.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, it's live final round coverage